And what an exciting time to be in MyFunLife. Guys, we have people on this webinar from all over the world. We're just maxing out this webinar. People are hearing what's going on here with MyFunLife. The excitement about what we have to offer is spreading quickly around the world. We are probably the best kept secret in the world. In fact, I don't know if we've been a secret. We've already been rated one of the fastest growing companies in the world of network marketing or MLM. So it's kind of exciting what's happening. We're just getting started, guys. We've really been under the radar the first 90 to 120 days here in the pre-launch of the company. And I like to say a lot of times things go on behind the scenes. It's kind of like, anytime you're growing something, there's a lot of work that goes in building the root system, or if a flower before it ever sprouts through the ground, and you see the beautiful flower, you don't spend a lot of time growing beneath the soil, and that's kind of where we're at, I believe, with MyFunLife. We are just breaking the soil, guys. We are just getting ready to come out kind of from under the radar and getting ready to go global, getting ready to go viral, getting ready to go big. Lots of stuff happening this month. I call this month Rocktober. Truly, this is the month that we make history, that we come out of the ground here, and people are going to begin to really take notice of MyFunLife. Here's just a glimpse of kind of some of the things that are happening. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of these things last week. Guys, we're going to have a special treat tonight. I'm going to be bringing on our CEO, Mr. Dan Edwards. You're going to get to hear from our visionary, from our leader, what a tremendous, tremendous individual he is. And I think the closer you get to him and the more time you spend with him, the bigger your vision will get about MyFunLife and how big his vision is and how big this company is and what kind of a difference we're going to make in the world and for generations to come. This truly is something special. I have never been so excited about an opportunity in a company, not just for me personally, but for what it can do for people in the world today. For $25, guys, 80% of the population today lives on $10 a day or less. When we were in the Dominican Republic recently, we had the opportunity to see people that are living on $200 or $300 a month in income, and how much the MyFunLife opportunity means to them, because finally, for $25, they've got something that they can participate in and get their 3 and 7 days and get their $25 back in 7 days. They can step into business with really no out-of-pocket cost and be in profit within their first few weeks. They are embracing this, and guys, I think it's a sign of what will come as we go into the third world countries around the world. I can't wait to get into Mexico and South America and all the other countries in the world. Guys, literally 80% of the population that lives on $10 a day or less, they're going to be able to embrace MyFunLife. They haven't been able to participate as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, in too many of the other opportunities that are out there. And to be mobile app friendly, people can build this business from their phone. When the app rolls out, guys, and this is the month, you're going to see some amazing things roll out. I believe this will go viral. We're going to be the first company to roll out apps that pay you to download them and they pay you to share them. That's really kind of our tagline. Imagine being involved in a company that pays you to download their apps and to share their apps. That's what we're going to be taking viral, is that message. So guys, just some highlights before I bring on Mr. Dan Edwards. I'm going to try to give most of the time and the floor to him. But the Dominican Republic highlights. So we talked about the events down there with meetings of close to 1,000 people. The comp plan enhancements, the luxury card bonus, the launch of our app, the launch of the map system, all new videos, all new sales tours, new PowerPoint presentations. You saw the new PowerPoint presentation tonight, and those are being uploaded into the back office and being translated as we speak into various different languages. We just heard that later this month we'll have our Visa debit pay cards, or your payouts. You'll be able to get paid. We've rolled out our luxury car bonus. Kurt did a great job of talking about that. But guys, this is all kind of the highlights for October. And our map is coming out. I spent some time today with Dan Edwards on the phone, just fine-tuning the last last little bit of content and layout for the Master Action Plan, our 10-week challenge to total financial freedom. And guys, this is going to be a whole new direction for MyFunLife. It's going to empower people because it shows you a 10-week plan, but if you can go get 3 and 7 days, it shows you why this Fast Start Club is so important. Because if you can get your 3 and 7 days, $25 might not seem like a big deal, But it's a big deal because if you can get your 3 and 7, that means you can teach your 3 to go out and get 3 next week. So there's 9. You get 3 more the second week. There's 12. And you start earning your $5 codes that Kurt went over, $5 on 4, 5, and 6. So you pick up $15 over here. Those 3, I'll go get 3. So 12 turns into 36. You go get 3 more. So the goal here is just to get 3 people every week. And I've gone through a training that hopefully you got the link on that training. What happens is these bonuses start tripling. When you get into 7, 8, 9 here, you're going to get the $8 bonuses. So that's 3 times 8 is 24. You get into your 11 and 12 here, you start picking up $10 bonuses. So there's $20, and these just start to triple because everybody gets their 3. So you can see why the 3 and 7 days is so important, and this creates a map, a master action plan, just based on something that we know everybody can do. Everybody has a way to come out and pick up, come into a business for $25. Even in these third world countries, people can scrape together $25, especially if they know they can get it back in 7 days by going out and getting their 3. And so put some urgency on that and get everybody to follow the system. And where you can be in 10 weeks is, is absolutely life-changing. That's why we call it a 10-week challenge to total financial freedom. I mean, literally, you can see the income down there. It's over $100,000 a week in income in 10 weeks. That's the power of multiplication and duplication. It's the beauty of our business. And the fact that you're going to have an app that people are going to be able to download and share is absolutely going to be kerosene on the fire. Right now, guys, what we're really doing is we're putting logs on the fire. And when the app comes out, this thing's going to go viral, and you're going to see it's be like putting kerosene on the fire because it's going to be so easy to share. Our app is much more than a travel app. It's a whole mobile marketing platform. And that is what it's going to do. It's going to be the backbone by which we roll out all of our future apps. So I can't tell you how excited I am about October, this month, this particular time to go get everybody you know, love, and care about involved in MyFunLife. And of course, there's a picture of the little Visa debit card.
On the recreation of the videos. I know that you guys are looking for those videos to be recreated. Paul has been working nonstop on those videos, and we don't want to rush them. We want to knock your socks off is what we're trying to do. So when we come out with them, if you guys have seen that 30-second video that's on YouTube, if you haven't, check it out. All right, it's just incredible. I love the work that he's doing. But what we want to do is we just, I know you guys like the original 3 videos. We want to bring something fresh and exciting and just, over the top. And so that's what we're working on right now. I was taking a look at it just as we were getting on this call here. I was watching one of the videos. It's not quite complete yet, but hopefully by the end of the week we can be rolling out one of those to you. And then next week we're going to try and get the rest of them taken care of. But we'll be working through the weekend to get all that done. But I got to tell you, from what I've seen so far, I love the direction Paul's heading with these videos. So I know that Rob Hanley is working hand in hand with him, working on the scripting and things on those videos. So guys, you've got some things that you're going to be very proud of that we're about to roll out to you. We also made an expansion this week into our programming department. I know that there's been different leaders that have brought suggestions to us over the last couple of months, and we've had a lot of now type things that have to get done immediately, not a lot of extra time for additional features. We, as a corporate staff, have been going through looking at these suggestions, and there are several features that we're going to be rolling out. We're improving our travel department effective immediately. We're going to start working on that to create a better tracking on our travel. We just want the experience for you and your members to be a smoother, better experience. Now, I will tell you guys, we're doing some cruises right now that Connie Tompkins, our travel director, has been working on with some different groups. Okay, so I know that some people are watching the fun trips. I don't know if you even realize this. If you have a large group, and you want to put a cruise together for you guys, we have one right now we're doing with 150 people. We got another one with 200 people, and we just got one rolling right now that we're working on the registration for that has over 600 people in that group. Okay, so if you've got a large group and you want us to custom a trip for you, we can do that. All right, and that's some of the improvements and the enhancements that we want to do to make the experience better for you guys. We've got a chauffeur service that we're going to be rolling out to you guys. We're going to put it to the test on the cruise with the 600 people. You know, they want a black Bentley and a black stretch limousine. We can do that. Where do you want it? When do you want it there? Talk about that service a little bit. I don't want to go too deep into it, but with our chauffeur service, guys, you'll get a text that's going to show the license plate of the car. It'll show you the picture of the driver. It'll show you in real time the GPS on where that vehicle is en route to you. So when you land at the airport, you know exactly where you're going and who you're looking for. All right, that is global, guys. We can provide car service globally now. So that's something that, you know, if you need that, contact Connie Tompkins here at the corporate office, and she can help line that up for you. But we did add this week 2 new programmers to really start knocking out a lot of those new features and things that we want to roll out, additional statistics and reports and things for you guys. Ways to make it easier for you to manage your business. We'll have some new marketing tools and things coming out. I'm not going to go in depth on some of the things we're working on because I know that Dan is going to want to roll those out to you guys in a big fashion. So got some really exciting things coming, though. That's why we beefed up our programming department. Let's see, I was working today with Aaron in our graphics department. We're just about done putting the final touches on the car graphics. I love the direction. Again, what we like to do here is assign somebody a task and then give them, you know, kind of the freedom of art, you know, being an artist and creating something that's exciting. Then they bring it back and we all look at it as a corporate team and give our input. But we like to give people creativity ability. And I love the direction that Aaron's heading on these graphics. You guys that are earning the car bonuses, all of you on the phone right now, hopefully you're striving for that car bonus, okay? And but you're going to have just some real slick graphics. They're going to be real classy. You're going to be proud to run it. It's not going to be real gaudy or anything. It's going to look great. It's going to be a perfect marketing tool for you. People are going to come up and say, "What is MyFunLife? Could you tell me about that? This is amazing." You know, so. We're working on the final touches on those car graphics for you guys. Let's see. Something we've been talking about for a while now. If you've been around MyFunLife, I'm sure you've heard about the HyperWallet Visa cards. We've gone through that initial startup phase, got through all the approvals, and they are expecting the test card to come into their office tomorrow. They'll load it, they'll test it, and guys, we're just days away from you being able to order your HyperWallet Visa debit cards. All right, what does that mean to you? It means that we as a company and you building your team, you can build in over 189 different countries because we can pay out in those countries. All right, still working on some of the pay-in features. I know there's different teams out there that are, you know, looking for other ways beyond STP, Payza, HyperWallet, you know, things like that. You know, ways to send money into the company. We do have, you know, obviously go to your cash payment options. We're going to be adding in their STP and Payza. Just realized, thank you, Carolyn, for bringing that to my attention, but those 2 features were not in there. So you will be able to send cash or you know, additional funds in to fund your credit wallet. So if you want to buy vouchers for team members, you can use STP or Payza, bank wire, direct deposits, things like that to send in additional funds. All right, and then we can credit your credit wallet. You can buy those vouchers for your team members. If you guys are looking at Brazil as a market, I got to tell you, I got to give a shout out to Brazil right now. You know, we talked about Dominican Republic recently. Greece is doing an amazing job. We're looking at setting up a meeting out in Greece the same way that we did with the Dominican Republic. They're booming out there. Great job to Constantinos and his team. But Brazil, we just brought on some folks that are representing in Brazil. If you've been wondering about Brazil, Brazil's a great market. We have close to 40,000 plus members that want to come on from Brazil. So we're working on, it's very difficult in Brazil for banking relationships, okay, but we are working on establishing those out there in Brazil. So if that's the market you're interested in, we'll have that all figured out here real soon. Right now we're doing bank wires, incoming bank wires, and when HyperWallet gets the debit card, we'll be able to pay them straight back out. So there's the money in, money out. And, you know, I'm going to, before I hand this back over to Dan, I'm just going to say, you know, Dominican, you guys are just still killing it. That they are the epitome of what I've been preaching from day one, high touch with the high tech. All right. What I loved about it, Oscar Lopez, our very first leader in Dominican, you know, he went out and that's what he does. I mean, he generates his leads and then he calls them back. He works with them on the phone. All right, he gets them involved, and now they've got these meetings going every week. And, you know, I'm sure you guys have heard that that first meeting we had when we were in the Dominican, there was over 700 members there. We asked them, hey, put together at least 500. And they brought together over 700 members in that first meeting. Not even 4 days later, one of the gentlemen that signed up at that meeting, 4 days later, 2.5 hours away, had over 150 people in a room. It took him 4 days to put that together. He, in that meeting, branched out into Haiti. And today, I'm not going to give you a name, but today, he signed up a prince from Haiti. So, guys, the sky is the limit. If you're sitting there going, hey, you know, I wonder how big my team can get. I wonder who I'm going to meet through this. Just get it going. It's amazing, amazing what will take place for you guys. So, I want to take the time now and turn this back over to Rod. Are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm having a few headset issues. I'm hearing a beeping. I don't know if you guys are hearing that, but I want to turn it back over in case my headset is dying. But guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to you know, to get on this call tonight and listen to the updates. And you know, I was just got off the phone with one of the leaders, and I told him I'm more excited now than I ever thought I could be. You know, I mean, I've been excited from day one, but every day is something new and exciting. It just keeps building and building and building, and I just feel like I'm about to blow open. I'm so excited about the direction, and I can't wait to be able to share some of the things that Dan and our team have put together for you guys. And it's just, you know, I'm excited to be here. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for
Get your priorities in straight. So with that, guys, I want to turn the balance of time over to our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Dan Edwards. Dan, you there?
I am, Rod. Thanks so much. I sitting back here listening to this entire call, and you know, just listening to all the updates and how excited everybody is, and you know, to hear it in their voices, and you know, being around you guys on a daily basis is just it's been a good time for me. I have a couple of updates that I want to share with you as well. We just hired a CFO, a Chief Financial Officer, who's going to be taking over a lot of our duties from myself and Carrie and Carolyn, and so he's going to be he started today, was his first day. His name is Sean Gilly. Anyway, he's our new CFO. You'll be hearing more about him. He is a 29-year-old, very aggressive, very organized, charismatic individual, and we are so excited to have him part of MyFunLife now and join our team. He said after we hired him several weeks ago, actually I hired him about a month ago, but we weren't ready to bring him on. He had to move here. He was actually living in another part of the country. But we interviewed with him, and we knew some of his family members. And you know, after he got hired on, he shared this with us over lunch today. He said, you know, I prayed to my Heavenly Father, he says, about this business, and he says, what I got back was, this is the last company I'm going to ever work for. And you know, that is so touching and so moving, because we have so many people out there that are so in love with MyFunLife because of what it's going to do, not only for their family, but for the families and the lives that they get to impact, and that we get to impact across the globe. Another individual who has just been working really, really hard is our attorney, and Ruby director in Ruby member in Dominican Republic. It's Abraham de Jesus, and he just recently put together a smoking Espanol PowerPoint, and it was amazing. Let me tell you, I don't speak Spanish yet, just poquito, but let me tell you what, I understood what he was saying, and the delivery and the PowerPoint presentation was just amazing. These guys did it all on their own dime, all on their own time, and you know, there he is. There he and his family, his two sweet little boys. They were on the vacation with us. His young little daughter, she actually speaks a fair amount of English, which she was. We had a great conversation with her. Never had a clue that both the ladies there, his wife and his daughter, amazing voices. We got to hear some great music out of them. So you know, just so many talented people here in MyFunLife, getting to experience this across the globe. We've got David Dubbs, who has stepped up, huge leader already, just broke 1,740 members in just a very, very short window. He actually just hit and qualified for our car bonus. He was out shopping for his new car today. He was sending us pictures of which cars we thought were pretty cool. Just going through that experience, you guys, it's just, the words can't describe what we get to experience here on our end. And when you have this going on in your downline, and your people in your downline, your friends and your family members are coming to you and saying, listen, you've given me such a great opportunity to change my life, and for what you've done and you've helped me achieve and accomplish, I'll forever be grateful. That's priceless. So all I can encourage you to do is get out there. Don't be shy about MyFunLife, because it is such a blessing for people not only signing up for $25 and getting your first key element to success, which is to be in business for yourself and get some great tax advantages here in America just by owning your own business. 2, by being able to leverage. I was talking to a gal out of Utah just about 45 minutes ago on the phone, and what we were talking about is she's the den leader in the Cub Scouts. And I said, do you understand the laws of leverage? And I said, the laws of leverage we apply since we were little kids. Now, if a little kid is like trying to pick up a big rock, and he's like, it's kind of struggling with it. Well, we you can come over and help them and give them some leverage, and both of you grab a hold of that rock with 4 hands now and move that rock. Now that's leverage. In business, see, we're never taught that the key principle of leverage, the ability to get other people to help you do what you want to get done. And that's what we have in this business. It's the leverage, being able to leverage your time so that you can, get out there and share this with other people as well. The second thing is, or the third thing in this manner, first is business, being business for yourself. 2 is leverage. 3 is creating residual income. And residual income is doing the work once and getting paid month after month after month. It's such a key element. The 4th thing is timing. They're calling the app, they're calling it app economy, because what it's doing, it's creating so much revenue. It's a paradigm shift that's going on right before our eyes. Now, I could probably vouch that almost everyone on this call has downloaded some app of some kind, either on an iPad, iPhone, or has a kid that has downloaded an app or to their iPad or iPhone, or their Android or whatever it may be, because there's over 2 billion being downloaded every month. So they're calling this an app economy because it's generating so much revenue. How do we capitalize on that revenue? Well, you guys have it. You have the secret. You have it at your fingertips. You're involved in a business. You're involved in a mobile app company. You can put on your side of your car, MyFunLife, a mobile app company. People are like, what the heck is that? Hey, we teach people how to capitalize on the mobile app industry. We teach people how to make money in the app economy. You wouldn't happen to know anybody that's interested in that, would you? Hand them a business card. Well, yeah, I am. Well, great. Let's get together. I need about 15, 20 minutes, and I'll show you what's going on. And what we're going to do is we're unleashing this after we get through working all and making it nice and pretty, this master action plan that Rob's been talking about. So you can put this map in place to where you can share this with somebody, sit down with them in a coffee shop, a restaurant, wherever you may be. You don't need to have the high technology. We're putting this out there for the people that don't have the technology, but they still can go belly to belly and talk to somebody. For less than $10, you'll be able to buy this little brochure and sit down and go through it with your people. You can have it online. You can download it and just print it off. I don't care. But we're going to make it a really nice look. Okay? So it's going to be a really, really nice brochure. So, you know, I know we've gone long already. I want to wrap it up with this. Whatever you do on a daily basis, don't do it for you. Do it for someone else. And you'll see how many blessings come into your life. You know, I was on a conference call with about 4 leaders the other day. It was about 3 weeks ago. And it's still just kind of ringing in my head. And I said, you know, this company is not founded upon greed or, you know, what's in it for the company. We founded this company on what's in it for other people. How can we help? And I said, I really want to stress that of in your life is how can you help? And this leader popped up and he goes, well, I don't really care what's in it. I'm in it for me. I'm in it for the money. I almost hung up the phone call. But another guy chimed in. He said, well, listen, you can make plenty of money if you choose and you desire to, if that's what you're all about. But if you really want to give back and help people in life, this is the company you need to be involved with, because that's what it's doing. Because we have people all over the world right now doing meetings. Our Dominican team just had a huge meeting. And we're getting reports back from them how it was, how many people were there, and it's staggering of how this is. They're calling it a true blessing. And you know, we just had our meeting in Salt Lake. We had a very, very short notice. We still had, you know, about 40 people showed up to the meeting. We had about a 4-day notice. And you know, after we shared a little bit of our vision and where we're going with the company, you know, we had many people come up to us and say, you know what, I was in MyFunLife as of days ago, but now MyFunLife is now into me. You guys are now in my head. I know what this company is about, and I'm going to help you achieve your goals. So you guys, thank you so much for being part of MyFunLife to date. Let's keep going. Let's keep driving with this business. You know, I can't wait to go on some vacations with you. We do have a week-long vacation coming up. It's going to be another cruise. Rod mentioned it, or Ron mentioned it, one of you guys. We actually have over 600 members going on that. Brand new members. They're brand new. And so we're really, really excited. We saved them $200 per ticket. They've been going on this trip every year, this group of people. And they said, well, we'll give you a shot. Let's see how much you can get it for. Well, our travel team put it together. We saved them $200 per person. And there's like, oh my gosh, will you guys bring your corporate team out? Will you speak in one of our seminars? We'll have you the first night. We'll give you an hour and a half to speak. And guess what we're doing? We're going to be sharing the vision with them as well. It's going to be so much fun. We've got a lot of speakers lined up. We're going to be picking people up in limousines and toting them from the airport back and forth. It's going to be a blast. And so that's what this business is about, having fun. That's what we call it, MyFunLife, having a blast, having a good time, and you know, giving people the experience of a lifetime. So, you know, again, thank you so much for being on here. Rod, thanks for having me on here tonight, and you know, thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ron Pope. Thank you, Kurt Onigaki, for the presentation earlier. Thank you all for being here on this corporate update call. I think you can see this month is Rocktober. So many things are happening, so stay tuned for the weekly updates. Stay tuned as you'll see the new videos come out, the new PowerPoints. You'll see things loaded almost on a daily basis into the back office, and you'll see new videos come out that are actually going to roll down your socks and blow you away. And as we gear up for the rollout of the app, the official launch of the company, and we get ready to take this thing viral and global,